or you don't, because I'm pretty sure I could have been married 3 more times. But
3 more.
Yeah, I had 3 different really good men come in my life before I just been single for this long, and I sabotaged every single one of them. And a part of me, Toy, really is scared to settle down because I like attention.
Okay. Well, good
And
thing
it's
you
not
know
like,
that.
but it's not like I
I'm
want
glad you
all
know
the
that.
attention. It's just that like once
So it's never enough.
I don't think it will ever be enough.
So could one guy give you enough attention or
I
no?
don't think so. But when I was married to my ex-husband, I that was enough. It was just not enough for him.
So you probably were both toxic together then.
Who, me and my ex?
Yeah, were you? Like that toxic love?
Well, I was very much so. I mean, he cheated and I beat him up. How'd that work?
Very toxic.
Okay, very much so
It's
toxic.
giving Whitney Houston.
Hey, it's giving Bobby and Whitney without the crack. Because we didn't do drugs. We didn't do nothing but drink and dance. Because we used to party a lot together. But yeah, no, I feel like those 3 men were very much so great candidates. Shout out to them, because if they ever see this, I'm pretty sure they're married and have beautiful families because they were good men. Sometimes I think that you blind yourself from seeing the best in someone else when you don't see the best in yourself.
That part. That was a read too. I mean, that was a word.
That was a word.
We need to
say that was a read.
We need to start like looking at self outside of looking for God, but looking at self and realizing that we are enough. Because a lot of our things do stem from us looking outward for certain things and attention and like validation and all that.
But I don't care for validation, because when I see me, I see me. But so maybe because I don't have a relationship or don't desire a relationship at this point, right? At this point, not ever. Remember, like I said, ever.
Remember last time?
Hey, we're stepping up. I'm stepping up. I don't want it, but I think like my interaction with people. So even just flirting, it does something for me that I could come home and be on cloud 9, like shit. I got some attention today. I'm good.
Really?
I
don't like it at all.
She don't.
I don't like no extra attention.
Come on over.
I don't like none of that.
Come on over, Toy.
I like to just be like under the radar.
She ready for a mate.
Chill,
that's why. It's a difference.
No, and then we
so?
about to go off topic. We
not. Oh, we are.
We always talking about these brothers. And
let's not talk about the brothers today.
No light.
We ain't giving y'all no light today. Why did we talk about attention?
Because you said you need the attention. Come on over. That you singing a song.
Yeah, but I was saying that because we was talking about just being aware of oneself, right?
Yeah.
And then realizing you're enough.
Absolutely. So it gives the thought of like, from this journey of realizing, like, holding ourselves accountable, like, what is it that you're looking to achieve from this?
For self, not for no one else.
Just for yourself.
So
not
if you
for your
never
baby.
met no one else, or you never, or not even for my son, like you said.
Friendship, baby, family, what are you looking
for myself?
Yes.
Oh, I never asked myself that question. I just want to make sure he's good.
You can't. Outside of your baby, this is all about you.
I never thought
Hold the mirror up. What is it that you're looking for yourself?
I never thought about it, because I be so how you be hype. So how you sometimes be hyper focused on like people letting you down. I'm hyper focused on making sure I create a legacy for him before I leave. So if someone else has to take him on, at least when he becomes an adult, he can look back and say, my mama really loved me because she prepared, even though she's not here and I want her to be here. Life is prepared for me, so I can do what I need to do to be great or to be his best version of him, whatever that is. So I'm not even worried about me. And I know that's sad to say. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I didn't even forget. Because we could have been, Toy, you know how stuff be happening to us.
I know.
So I don't know. I don't know what that looked like. What did it look like for you?
So for me, on like fixing like my attitude, me holding myself accountable when it comes to like continuing to decrease these pounds and stuff. It's just me just literally.
Do it feel good though?
It really does.
It feel good when you be in that gym, when you sweating.
Yeah, because it's like I'm doing it all for me. Nobody else.
Yeah,
like,
you ain't doing it for no attention or nothing.
Doing it for attention. I'm just doing it to create the best version of myself. Like,
right.
To just live longer, just to
and
be around.
You have a vision of what you want to see yourself look like. You already told me.
Yeah, like
so go for it. That's what you want.
And that's what I'm going for. Like the best version of myself, to just be at peace. To if I don't even have to talk, literally, if I could just walk around in silence, you know what I'm saying? Literally mean that. And you could just see me radiating like blessings. Like, oh wow. Like I just literally just without saying stuff, people are like, okay. the intrigue. I just want to be the best version of me, put off the best version of myself, like just do right outside of once that healing takes place. Just kind of do right by other people. And
now, how did that healing start though? Because first you took accountability.
Yeah.
Now, so what are some of the steps you're gonna do?
Like, I really pay attention to the way I respond.
Oh, that's what you.
I don't feel like if I do something, I've always been big on like, oh my gosh, having to say like I apologize. Like, heck no, it is what it is. So like when I hurt someone or like my family, if I do certain things, I'm starting to like notice that was wrong. Apologize, just being mindful of what I'm doing and how I'm speaking to people, even like friends. Like, okay, that was wrong. I was selfish in that moment for, cutting you off because you didn't, like my best friend, I ain't talked to him for a while because he made a comment about some stuff and I was like, lies, but you caught me. So yeah.
So when he made that comment, you didn't just address it right there?
I didn't even address it because I know when me addressing it or calling him to address it, it would have went real left, and I would. So
that's the part you got to work on.
Yeah,
because and I think sometimes when we don't address things when they first happen, if you know you hot tempered, I get it.
Yeah, I chose to be quiet because I would have said some things that was.
And your silence would have meant a lot to me because you guys know each other for so many years.
Yeah, but I would have said some things that would have been very hurtful, and in that moment, I wouldn't have been able to cut people
with your words.
I do.
Oh, I do. That's your power, but that's a nasty power.
It's very nasty. But
it's a power.
Because with our mouth,
I know
that's not cool. Because with our mouth, we cast spells.
It said, as a matter of fact, in the book that he gave me, it said, be fast to listen and slow to talk, to speak. Be slow to anger and quick to forgive.
She along the lines, but I know it do got something. It's close enough. I mean, but and that like we cast spells with the things that we say,
and it come back on us though.
It does, because outside of you speaking and spewing that hate out, like those words fall on you, and that's energy that you could have used to put and to bless somebody. So in that moment, I just chose to be quiet. I ain't spoken to him in like weeks to like last weekend, I think, for like 20 minutes. And he still don't know those words were lethal. And I heard what he said. But I'm just choosing to let it go because sometimes I know that I do suffer from taking things personal when it wasn't about me or meant to be said.
And that thing, okay, so if somebody speaks something general, sometimes you think that they're trying to slide. It's a sight at you.
Yeah, be like, watch what you're saying.
Okay, but it had nothing to do with you.
It low key, it does. Like people say certain things, taking little jabs. Like know who's in the room, know your audience. Know your audience at all times. Know your audience. Yes, I feel like as adults, healing adults, we should be able to read the room and know our audience. Oh. Some things should not be said all the time. Like we shouldn't share everything and to just be quick to just spew. No, know your audience and know the room. Like for sure.
I don't know the audience, and I just will start talking.
No,
because I feel like at the end of the day, I want to be heard. But you said read the room.
Yes, we need to learn to know our audience and to read the room.
Can you give us an example of, because now I want to know. Now I am nosy. An example, not that.
Oh, I can give a good example.
Give a good one.
You, Keisha.
Go ahead.
So what happened? Keisha uses, this is my example of knowing your audience. Mm-hmm. So me and Keisha, she gave me some information, right? Mm-hmm. Like, so I don't want to overshare, but so let's do X, Y, and Z, right? Mm. So I responded and tell Keisha, I said, well, Keisha, no, I don't. In our conversation, sometimes I can go into detail. So I tell Keisha, I say, Keisha, no.
Oh,
let's not.
Can we talk about that? Because if that's knowing your audience, I would like to have that conversation. I don't think he watches.
You never know, but I don't care.
Okay.
If you want,
are we talking about bowling?
Yes, it was
okay. Toya has a lot of fans at the job.
No, let's cut that out.
Be honest.
No, let's leave a lot of fans.
She has admirers.
No, let's leave that out too.
So what am I supposed to say?
Just there, like it's just in situations where people want to invite or create different opportunities to kind of like do some stuff
to get close to her. I can't say that either.
What you gonna say? What you want to
say? Because I'm confused. We got to tell the story. So basically,
I don't want to offend
somebody likes her.
I wouldn't even say that.
I feel like they like you.
I don't think it's like.
Okay, well, what do you think it is then?
I don't know.
Now we're gonna get to what it is.
I just think it's a little like different. And I kind of, me knowing I'm like trying to like get close for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying?
What could be the reason somebody would go? That's the thing. This is the thing. She's in a superior position than a lot of people. And
it's about the same if you ask me, especially.
Well, they acting. They okay. So what could they get benefit from that then?
On a personal stand, like I ain't talking about like work.
Oh,
I'm saying like personally, trying to get in some other stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's true. That's about it.
Yeah, I feel it too. Right there.
But this is me. Okay, so somebody invites you somewhere, right? But they go through me. Okay, as an adult, he should have asked her. That's what I feel. But since he did it, since he already know, like he been giving hints that he's into her. She's been throwing darts. But anyway, so he's like, well, she hangs with so-and-so, so let me ask so-and-so, which is me, like, hey, you want to go bowling? I'm like, yeah. No, I said no. I said, financially, I'm not in the space. He was like, well, you a mom. You're going through your situation right now. I'll hook you up. I'll pay for it. I was like, well, let me see if Toy want to go. And then he said he going to invite other people. So it was going to be a group activity. So I go in there and I tell Toy, and she's like, no. I don't trust your judgment with people, Keisha. You just and everybody.
So I didn't say. I did not say it like that.
Right, and I be just like,
I didn't.
I
didn't say it like that. So we have a conversation, and I said, no, I don't want to do that because I just don't want to open up my space to like
people at work.
No, see, that could be taken the wrong way. Like, no. People coming off like that, people automatically think you better. That's not the case.
She is.
I'm not.
And that's the thing. Yes, you have to realize it. Oh my God, you're so much better than anybody at that job that you.
Stop.
Man-wise.
We can't say.
Okay, we can't say that.
We can't. People get offended. That's
wait. We're not scared of these people.
I know, but I never want to offend anybody.
That's your problem.
Me being
this is the thing.
They say I never.
She do be having attitude, but she don't want to offend nobody. But this is the thing. It's not that she's saying it. I'm saying it. I feel the same way.
I just was like, no. Yeah, so I'm telling her like, no, Keisha, let's not do that. But I probably went into a lot more detail, right?
Right.
So when a person came and asked her, I thought she would have been like, oh no. Like, that's not a good time. Probably, maybe, it probably won't happen right now.
I said
something nice. This girl, she said
she don't want to be bothered with people at the job because it's a conflict of interest and she don't trust my judgment. And
that's rude.
Oh, now that I'm saying it out loud on the camera, rude. Maybe y'all can tell me if I did wrong because her mother agreed with me.
Yeah, she did. Was like, well, just get straight to it. Why keep beating around the bush?
Because he's gonna keep trying. Has he been trying lately?
No.
Amen. Now she ain't got to worry about that one. The devil is gone. But and not saying he's the devil, but I'm just saying, like, people have ulterior motives, and it's not the motive you want them to have. Then no, because we didn't have that problem with Akon and Young Jeezy. We didn't have this problem.
Wow. Yeah.
Because I was about to go in.
Yeah. We can't go in.
I did come and apologize, and then you told me your mom said the same thing. But I did go apologize because this is me. I don't never want her to think that I was being funny. I'm just straight to the point. I do that with everybody, especially men, because I like to make them feel this small. That's just my issue. And that was wrong because that was her. That wasn't my situation to make him feel that way.
But he did add her into it.
He shouldn't have.
Could have been like dealt with differently.
And he could have definitely went straight to the source. But I feel like he already knew. Like it was, you know how sometimes you have a best friend, right? And in order to get close to the person you want to, you gotta make the best friend feel like comfortable. That's how they always did me.
And I do. The crazy part about it is doing this and trying, like, starting to get on the platform. You have to be okay with what's being shared. You have to be okay with
I talk a lot.
Certain things being like honestly shared. Like
I do. Real. I talk a lot,
and that's
and
my problem. I'm so private. I'm like,
but she's private. But you're. This is the thing. You're private, right? But when we talked about Brian, that was so in depth. That was so you were so vulnerable. You were just so open, and I think that the podcasts have allowed her to really like learn herself in a space that she wasn't probably ready.
Only because, like you said, this platform is used to heal, to bless, to inspire people. Yeah. Like, of course, I don't like talking about certain stuff, but if I could feel like it'll be a blessing for somebody else to teach.
I don't see you having a problem when you get on here at all.
She tried it. To teach a young lady or a young man to like push through regardless of what. Yes, certain situations are uncomfortable, but to love where you at, to trust who you becoming, to continue to inspire to be great regardless of your situation around you, what people think about you, just to keep going and to constantly reinvent yourself. So me right now, reinventing myself.
So while she reinventing herself, can we all give her some encouragement to start doing some of her content creating? Because that's been a struggle since way back in April when we started the podcast. Now we're in almost November, and I'm just saying.
One day I'll get it done. Like I'll get it done.
Well, let's encourage her. Let's encourage her, cousins, because my thing is, it's natural to her. She don't see how natural it is, but she get on here. We was nervous because we was just getting back to it.
It was a long time.
It had been a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time. And we need to talk about reinventing ourselves and why.
Well, let's go to that. We'll do that one for the next one then.
We could do whatever. Y'all, sometimes I like to talk.
I be want to do it live though. I be want to go live.
We should one day.
We definitely can. I got enough.
Y'all better not be mean, because
it don't even matter.
Maybe I'm gonna shoot back. I'm sorry.
See, she was just talking about that.
But that's why it's growth. You see, immediately I said I'm sorry. That's growth.
So taking accountability is the first step, right? No matter where you come from, no matter what situation you were born into, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what it seems like, or you're not going to get through it, no matter the people around you falling off, sometimes you got to be okay with being in a different space. Mm-hmm. You got to be okay with losing people, gaining other people, getting comfortable with allowing other people to have, like, that really don't have ulterior motives.
Which is true. Like she said, you have to be okay with, like, I know I was taught, my mom. Yeah, I think my mom. Like, just teachers taught me to pray, or I always pray for a spirit of discernment and to ask God to remove people from around me that don't mean me any good. And I ask God, and I'm clear, not through death or anything, but just to remove that. Like, I know it could be painful because you never know who it is that it's their time to just strip them from your life. Like, again, not through death, Keisha, but just the season of, okay, it's over. Because everybody come into your life for a season, a reason, and a lifetime. But some people we drag into lifetime situations.
Oh, yeah. Everything is seasonal.
So we have to remember that. And I ask God, like, remove people. I always pray, just remove them if they're not for me. And I'm okay with being hurt, because after a while, you will teach me why that pain, why it was time for them to go, what I learned from it. Like,
you don't think that it would build back up a wall though, if you're not ready for it? Because I think when we ask God something, sometimes it moves faster than what we really expect it to be moving.
Like I know everybody see that or hear that. Like, you ask God to give you strength, and we think He just gonna automatically give us strength, but not realizing we ask Him for strength, and then He put us in situations to become strong.
Yeah, because this is something different. So
it's not gonna be how we thought it'll be.
Strength is something different.
But of course, I know it'll probably build up a wall. But maybe in this season, I needed to build up a wall.
Okay.
Maybe I'm too open. Maybe I'm too accessible. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I know it'll be tough. Like when I say God remove them from me, but you automatically look like, okay, I know something great about to happen. Like, I trust in His will and what He about to do.
So with my situation, I definitely believe like the removal of that person, of my child's father, is beneficial to me.
Absolutely, I agree. I know it wasn't my time to speak, but I definitely agree.
Well, she knows.
Accessible.
She knows. She knows everything.
And I felt like that was a straight control situation.
She actually thought that I cared about this man so much because I smiled when I was drunk one night and answered the phone.
When she was answering the phone, smiling and kicking.
But I was like,
Keisha, that's too much.
But I say, Toy, that was my best friend. Toy.
That's true. That's your best friend. But
he did not see me that way.
That part.
The devil had me wink like this.
The devil thought he had me, but I got away.
And so the only thing I heard for is for the little boy.
Of course, which we all do, but we trust that God will compensate for the father that he lost.
My dad you better stay right there where you at, because you know.
Absolutely, because Mr. Harris is stepping up, blessing this young brother.
He say gonna come.
His energy, the baby, I don't want to say his name. I don't know if you care.
I said Ash.
Ash energy is definitely changing. Like, he's acting completely different, and that's example of God will give you what you need. Like, she was tripping about, oh my God, she not gonna have his father. Yes, we want every young man to have a father. So God will bless you with what you need.
Two parents that are able and capable and available and alive are needed.
But If it can't happen, and I'm totally for a great family dynamic, but if it can't happen, that's the people.
So I'm just saying, why you wait till he almost 5?
It don't, because stupidity is stupidity.
Amen. So you said it, not
me. So it's just like it is what it is. Like this young man is thriving. Okay,
he is.
He's getting opportunities. His grandfather is giving him experiences, love, lessons, any kind of thing.
My daddy gonna like you. He gonna like you.
But that's facts, and I'm seeing the difference in how he's acting. I'm seeing how happy Keisha is. Like
I am. I'm grateful.
Like I'm so happy.
Even with the bare minimum of like everything. Oh, when I said you lack nothing, right? Mm-hmm. So 1, we take accountability. 2, we start to implement certain things. 3, we do have to focus on the things we have and not the things we lack of.
That part. Oh my gosh. Yes, God.
But what I'm realizing is we lack nothing.
Nothing.
And I want to make that a whole nother topic because I have so much to say on that because a lot of people are hitting me up on TikTok and Instagram.
Part 2 right now, baby.
That is that.
Part 2 right now.
Okay, well, so this episode has been very informative. Okay, so this episode has been very informative, and we want to say thank you for tuning in to Life Happen Podcast with your favorite cousin Keisha and Toya. You know, she's a regular.
I'm so blessed. Like, I know it's not like a crazy platform, but we don't despise the small beginnings. And we just got
another subscriber, so don't even trip.
I'm so grateful that you guys tune in. Like, Keisha invites me on here. I have fun with you guys. I can't wait till y'all start pushing topics for us to talk about. And
we never asked them. If you would like to hear a topic, or if you would like to engage in a topic, let me know. We can set that up, even if we have to do Zoom and us.
Or if y'all want us to talk about a topic, if you want Keisha to talk about a topic, whatever. One day, one day.
Put it in the comment section.
Please.
And we're so grateful for the small beginnings, like she said, because when we blow up, it's going to blow. Because God has created a space where I have no choice, but because people are pushing me. I ain't never been pushed like this. And I asked for my peoples, and he's brought my people. So let me be grateful and be thankful for the people that see something in me that I never seen. Amen.
That part.
Okay, bye, y'all.
Bye.